Taking a look at the Optrix PhotoProX, a waterproof and drop-proof case for the iPhone 5 and 5S. This particular model comes with the case itself and 4 lenses. They've got a brief description on the inside of the packaging here about what all 4 lenses can do for you, as well as a list of different proprietary mounts that you can use with their package. This unit comes with the Optrix main waterproof and drop-proof housing, as well as an everyday case, a leash which connects to the Optrix main housing so that if the unit does come loose of the proprietary mounting system, you have a secondary way of catching this if it falls off. You've also got a lens case that holds all 4 of your lenses, as well as extra O-rings. These O-rings are important because they're going to go between the lens and the case to keep it waterproof. And then of course it comes with the cleaning cloth to keep your lenses in good order. We're going to go ahead and open up this package here, and then we're going to go through the steps to get the phone mounted in it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what comes inside of the package here. Got the box itself. Okay, we've got a case, get started guide. Let's get this here out of the way. And this is what we're getting. So we've got the Optrix case here. Comes with, here's one of the O-rings here for the lens that goes into this hole here between one of the lenses and the lens mount here. Alright, here's our paper iPhone holder. Burp your case. Air can get trapped between the iPhone and the touchscreen membrane for better function. Put pressure on the touchscreen with your palm while you crack the latch open, then closed with your other hand. This will adhere the screen tightly to the phone face. And of course they've got a link to their videos there. Alright, cool. Here's their case here. Volume button. Got the different cutouts here. Looks fine. Looks like it would work for an everyday case. Not a lot of protection, but should work. And then in here we've got the cleaning cloth, and then multiple extra O-rings for the lenses, which go in here like that. And then we get also the leash itself. There's that. And then we've got the leash itself here. And let's see, that should, yeah, that just snaps right off of there. Pretty straightforward. Cool. Alright, so what do they want us to do here to get this thing going? Inserting the phone, case store, changing lenses, water test before use. There we go. Optrix tests the units at the factory, but to be safe, always perform the Optrix water test before submerging the unit and after any crash. Fill a container, bin deep with water, sink bucket, etc. Submerge empty case for 30 minutes. Weight it down with an object. Then thoroughly dry off the exterior before opening the case. Check for water on the interior of the case. Condensation's okay. If you have actual blah 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 blah. Okie doke. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and we'll do a 30-minute time-lapse video. I'm assuming what we're gonna have to do is put this O-ring where it belongs, right there. We will pick a lens. Let's just go with this flat one. Let's go ahead and back pedal it first to get the threads lined up. Make sure it's dropping in. And then you can feel it seating there. Give it a little extra turn there, nice and tight. Okay, cool. And then what I want to do is, let's just put that cleaning cloth in there. I want to see if any moisture gets in there and gets my cleaning cloth wet. That latch is closed there. We've got the O-ring in place. We've got the flat lens on top. And then of course this is the seal for the bottom portion of the case. So you've got your lightning charger, speaker volume, or speaker, and then you've got your headphone jack there, volume rocker, and our sleep-wake button. Make sure that snaps closed, everything's shut. Okay, let's go drop it in some water and do a 30-minute test. Alright, 30 minutes is up, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the case to see if there's any water damage. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see, let me turn this light on here. But inside the casing here, I see water on the inside on this Optrix towel. And the towel doesn't want to move because it's wet. So let's go ahead. Yeah, it's totally wet in there. So let's go ahead and dry this off and see what has happened here. Says to completely dry it. Condensation is going to be okay, but make out here, but you got this whole cloth is basically soaked. So where did the water come from? There's tons of condensation inside. Let's dry this off here really well. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this flap up. And then, so this seal here is wet, just on this ridge is wet. And then, oh Jesus. This thing's soaked. This case has water in it. What a pile of crap. $150 pile of crap. Well, there's your Optrix. Good thing we water tested it first. There's a little pinhole. There's one on each side. It's like manufacturing. So let's see if this piece here. Yeah, that's wet. This is all wet. It's totally soaked inside. So this is a failure. You can kind of see how this seal here doesn't even sit above the edge of this plastic. Now there is a ridge on this side. You can see how that closes over. And it should seal itself, but it's just not doing it. So I don't know where the water's getting in at, but I'm sure that it's not supposed to be, as it's supposed to be waterproof to 33 feet, and we've got it in about 4 inches of water for 30 minutes, as it says. So that is a failure. We're going to go ahead and pull this lens off. water in here. The O-ring is fine. It's not split. Okay. Let's dry this up here. Huh. Yeah, don't know what's caused this piece to leak. There's an O-ring in here. So we're going to have to call their phone number in the morning and find out what the heck we're supposed to do now. But that is definitely a fail, 30-minute fail.